Hey everyone, so in this video we're going to be going over the Alert Buffs Team Player 4 weapon effect for alert weapons. At this time everyone, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more content and information. So usually this weapon effect is placed on a defensive team that has a lot of alert tunes or red tunes, or it's placed on a tune like Pete because a Pete leader will often have blue and red tunes behind him, and as long as you have one or maybe even two more red tunes behind Pete, it can offer a great defensive bonus to everyone on the defensive team. Now, the reason why I'm going over this weapon effect is because it's a little convoluted at times as to how it actually functions, because it says at the start of each turn, apply a 10% defense buff per each alert tune on your team, and that buff will be applied to all other teammates, meaning the holder of this weapon will not get the defensive bonus. So say you're running 3 red tunes on your defensive team, all other tunes on the team, so except for the holder, will get a 30% defense bonus at the start of each turn. Now when you first look upon this type of weapon, you think, oh, that's a great weapon effect. You know, a defensive bonus at the very start. That makes my team tankier. It makes them harder to apply direct damage to them. And by direct damage, I mean physical damage from a rush, maybe an active skill, a basic attack, but it excludes, bleed, burn, maim, and infection. So we're just making an alert defensive team with one of these weapons at the start, just to show you guys how this actually functions. And there's been a lot of questions and concerns about this type of weapon because it's not really explained well, in my opinion, on the forum on how this weapon actually functions. So you can see at the very start of a match, there is no defensive bonus on the defensive team. And that's because the weapon doesn't work until the first turn of your attack or defense. So in this case, it's my attack first, which means the defending team has not had their turn yet. Now that it's their turn, you can see that they all have a 50% defense bonus, excluding for the center Pete, because he's the one who applied the bonus to everyone else. Now, this weapon, in my opinion, needs to be readjusted, because most people are crafting this weapon so that it works on defense. But if it's not working on the first turn, well, it's a little problematic. Now to clear something up, if you run 2 of these weapons that give a 10% bonus per each alert character on the team, the only difference this is going to make is ensure that each holder of the weapon gets the defensive bonus. It doesn't stack. Now I know some people thought, well, it should stack. If you run multiple of these weapons, you should have 100% defense, but it doesn't work that way because it's considered a limited time defense bonus. So it's like if you had another character on this team, and if they rushed and gave a 30% defense bonus, well, the 50% is higher. So long as the 50% is going on longer than the other bonus, it should overwrite it. So that's the confusing part that I know a lot of people have been kind of irritated at, because they spend so many resources and time crafting 2 of these weapons only to find out that one of them is all you really need, and at that, it's still not that effective because you have to wait until it's actually your turn to utilize it. I think the weapon description is very convoluted, and that creates too much confusion for people. I would like to see an adjustment made to the description so that people don't mistakenly craft multiple of them and then find themselves disappointed when they don't stack. And now just to show you the difference, so if I ran this team on attack, I get that defense bonus right away, as I mentioned before, because it's my turn to start. So thank you everyone for watching and listening to my video. I hope you guys found it to be informative.